Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular. For though we love both the truth and our friends, piety requires us to honor the truth first. Every art and every inquiry, and similarly every action and choice, is thought to aim at some good, and for this reason the good has rightly been declared to be that at which all things aim. Bring your desires down to your present means. Increase them only when your increased means permit. Piety requires us to honor truth above our friends. Rhetoric may be defined as the faculty of observing in any given case the available means of persuasion. This is not a function of any other art. Man is the only animal capable of reasoning, though many others possess the faculty of memory and instruction in common with him. Therefore, the good of man must be the end of the science of politics. Persuasion is clearly a sort of demonstration, since we are most fully persuaded when we consider a thing to have been demonstrated. He who can be, and therefore is, another's, and he who participates in reason enough to apprehend, but not to have, is a slave by nature. To attain any assured knowledge about the soul is one of the most difficult things in the world. No one would choose a friendless existence on condition of having all the other things in the world. Bashfulness is an ornament to youth, but a reproach to old age. Politicians also have no leisure, because they are always aiming at something beyond political life itself, power and glory, or happiness. Some kinds of animals burrow in the ground, others do not. Some animals are nocturnal, as the owl and the bat, others use the hours of daylight. There are tame animals and wild animals. Man and the mule are always tame, the leopard and the wolf are invariably wild, and others, as the elephant, are easily tamed. We praise a man who feels angry on the right grounds and against the right persons and also in the right manner at the right moment and for the right length of time. The beginning of reform is not so much to equalize property as to train the noble sort of natures not to desire more, and to prevent the lower from getting more. Different men seek after happiness in different ways and by different means, and so make for themselves different modes of life and forms of government. Excellence, then, is a state concerned with choice, lying in a mean, relative to us, this being determined by reason and in the way in which the man of practical wisdom would determine it.